take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Steel strings scream the truth we bring. Echoed chaos, hearts that sting. Electric veins that feed the roar. Harder, faster, crave for more. Dust and sparks ignite the air. Shattered silence, do we dare? Tidal force, relentless stream. We're the edge, we're the dream. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins. Broken screens and flashing lights, voices shouting through the night. Static hum that shakes the ground. Rift Nation rising loud, profound. Feel the fire, feel the fight. We're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage. Unleash the fury, turn the page. Steel strings scream the truth we bring. Echoed chaos, lights, voices shouting through the night. Static hum that shakes the ground, Rift Nation rising loud, profound. Feel the fire, feel the fight, we're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage, unleash the fury, turn the page. Steel strings scream the truth we bring, echoed chaos, hearts that sting. Electric veins that feed the roar, harder, faster, crave for more. Dust and sparks ignite the air, shattered silence, do we dare? Tidal force, relentless stream, we're the edge, we're the dream. Feel the fire, feel the fight, we're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage, unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins. Feel the fire, feel the fight, we're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage, unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins. Broken screens and flashing lights, voices shouting through the night. Static hum that shakes the ground, Rift Nation rising loud, profound. Feel the fire, feel the fight, we're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage, unleash the fury, turn the page. Steel strings scream the truth we bring, echoed chaos, lights, voices shouting through the night. Static hum that shakes the ground, Rift Nation rising loud, profound. Feel the fire, feel the fight, we're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage, unleash the fury, turn the page. Steel strings scream the truth we bring, echoed chaos, hearts that sting. Electric veins that feed the roar, harder, faster, crave for more. Dust and sparks ignite the air, shattered silence, do we dare? Tidal force, relentless stream, we're the edge, we're the dream. Feel the fire, feel the fight, we're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage, unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the line. In the chaos, we align. Through the storm, through the pain, we're the anthem in your veins. Feel the fire, feel the fight, we're the shadows in the night. Crashing waves, we take the stage, unleash the fury, turn the page. Rift Nation, hold the
The engine is starting up.
For launch, GC, go. Guidance, go. Fido, go. Prop, go. GNC, go. Max,
Go.
Eagle, go. Ecom.
Go pending final steps to cabin link check.
2, 1.
Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Can you give us a sign?
Welcome to the Rift Nation Network, the RNN, putting a slide in your glide and a dip in your hip. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe. With shows throughout the week, you can find us at Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, and more. Everything you could want, everything you can need right here, right now. From the paranormal to the supernatural, from comedy to the spiritual. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
It's showtime, folks!
Podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violence, explicit language, or controversial subjects, triggering content including discussions related to mental health, trauma, or other sensitive issues, explicit language. Occasionally, our guests or hosts may use strong language. While we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy, we encourage listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please consult a qualified expert.
Welcome to the night, it's time to play. Grab your drink and find your way. With a shout, let's start the fight. Revel in the Viking light. Thursday's calling, come alive. Feel the pulse, we're gonna thrive. Nuts and glory fill the room. In the air, there's no more gloom. Raise your hands up high tonight. Reverends roaring, seize the light. Eastern time, the hour is prime. Join the chorus, set the
Hey, everybody. Good afternoon or good morning for those that are on a different time zone. Welcome to Bag of Nuts. So, yes, I know. So, this is like an awesome time and just really, really good information. So, we're going to be doing some readings, but I pulled up today a numerology chart based on the month. So, those of you that do want numerology, I do have, thank you so much. I do have the numerology month calculator up for you guys as well. And it'll give you a calculation of what it is to look out for June and July. So, those that are interested in that, we can do that as well. But I wanted to read you guys a little bit of what to expect for June. It's like, ooh, June. So, hello, Miss Nikki. Hello, Linda. And hello, Lisa. Oh, thank you so much, Lisa, for sharing out. Love it. Hello, Keith. Thank you so much for sharing out. So, we're going to talk a little bit about numerology. Then we're going to get into the readings because I found it curious that, I get random numbers in my head. So, what I wanted to do is talk to you just a little bit about what's going to happen. Now, June, you guys know I get random numbers. June is a 6. Okay. So, because June is the 6, it's going to deal with a lot. The month of June is a time for renewing ourselves in spirit of all that is good, joyful, and freewheeling. We need to reconnect with our true north and set an evolutionary course to action that actually inspires us to feel connected. Okay. Now, the way to the higher is igniting determined forces that sparks the fire within us, which is kind of ironic because we're dealing with the number 6 in June. This month deals with what? Clarity of communication is what we're dealing with. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Clarity of communication. So, clarity of communication is the key now. We have the number 13 appearing in Heart's calculator for June, which is a 6. A gift of 7 equals actually 13. I know it's a little complicated, but what we're talking about is your best insurance is to stay on the sunny side of the street, which means personality wise as well. Simply, softly, and put sincerity to your words. And that's what it's talking about, clear communication, except we have the fire element coming as well. Now, in the fire element, okay, as a 6, that literally it's talking about SPF sunscreen and everything if you go to the beach because the sun is going to seem to be more powerful this month, and I don't know why. Let's see, the 6 flashpoint days are the 6th, the 9th, the 15th, the 18th, the 24th, and the 27th. Remember to pack your electrolytes for these days is what it's talking about, to stay hydrated. Stay in the shade, especially for someone like me, very pale skin. We need to stay in the shade on these days. Get the kids an inexpensive pool to splash around, things like that. So it's very, very hot and we need to stay hydrated and water coming up. This really does give it a lot of good information. We'll get into readings in a minute. Now, emotional landmines. Oh my God. Don't you love it? Emotional landline. 6 is family. For many, family issues will be coming up for us, particularly in regards to what is fair or unfair. So, those of you with a lot of kids, yes, there's going to be arguments. For adults, I'm pretty sure there's going to be arguments coming on for this. This really needs to stop dropping me off. So, let's see. The reality is, no matter how much you may choose to discuss the dialogue with someone on, on one, I'm right, the card is in the deck, and I'm right, you're wrong type situation. What's going on with that? And the power of the world. So now we've worked through the fields of emotional minds. This is where you need to pull your positive polarity. Okay, positive polarity of the number 13. I know that sounds right, but 13 is a very lucky number for witches. And again, it's the power of the word. 13 is the number of the highest blessing and wisely crafted. It's actually a shift in the entire sensory, landscape, tone, and posture. Influence all within the power of the word, and his self-awareness is the captain of the ship on how to steer the correct direction. Now 13 actually reduces down to 4 and 4 in its neutral kind, which deals with compassion. Okay, it also represents the neutral mind and the ability to remain non-receptive. So we need to maintain that positivity for this particular month is what it's actually talking. And of course, in numerology, we actually have individual situations we need to look out for as well. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. So, yes, maybe from all the solar flares. Actually, it could be from all the solar flares. I think the meteors too. I think Keith and Joni were talking about that. So there actually is a lot going on. So, and again, if anybody wants to know their personal of what's happening, which will be slightly different, let me know. So keep your electrolytes. I've already gotten my cases of water because I like having my bottled water with me. So let's start, shall we? For anybody that's interested, of course, we have the regular black channeling deck that I have. We have awesome runes that help guide you for those that need the guidance, and of course, the love deck, which is sometimes love of self, love of others. So we're just we're going to start off with a little bit of that. So, and again, we have Miss Nikki and Miss Elisa. So Nikki and Elisa actually first. After that, we have Miss Linda. So anybody that like reading. So let's see. Let's start right off. All right, Miss Nikki, what's your poison? You would love to know. Oh, you want to know the numerology for the months? You could pick that as well. Anybody that would like to know the numerology for the month of June, I need your date of birth. So when I call you, just give me a date of birth. Good thing about this time, I don't have to rush. Happy Saturday. Can I have the channeling? Yes, I would love the pink deck. Yup. Hello, Mort. Hello, Miss Wendy Knoll. So, Nikki, if you would like, I just need your date of birth. Just send it to me in a message on my phone real quick, private messenger. I can pull it up for you that way. For those that are on my private message, don't want to share your birth date live, that's fine. You can just send it. Nikki's on my private page there. So, and that would be your prediction months for that particular day. So, general. So Nikki wants a general. Okay. General for Miss Nikki. You would love runes. Oh, I love the runes. The runes is so cool. Oh, you want the numerology. Got it. Okay, numerology. All right, let's pull that up. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta get to my calculator. 2. And what was it? 68. Okay, hold on. We got 228. 1968. 228. 68. All right, let's see what's happening for Nikki. Okay, get. All right. Okay, the first two core numbers, of course, are your date of birth numbers, which is 9 and 28. For June, personal month number is actually 9. For June, your personal year is 3. The number 9 actually represents humanitarian energy. The personal month number represents attempts to bring the well-being of humanity into focus. The energy resonates with compassion, philosophy, tolerance, and idealism. While the energy is predisposed to be helpful, it claims the productive to do so according to its own visions of what would be assistance. And let's see if we can actually translate that a little better, because damn, that's a bit complex. Personal year influences. Personal year 3 energy resonates with creativity, expression, and optimism. Sounds a lot easier. Now, it's also going to give you July. Your personal month for July is the number 1. Okay, personal year, of course, is 3. Personal month number 1 energy is self-resilience, self-determination, and independent. It resonates with new ideas, planning, and excluding without outside influences, and deciding for itself what is important and what is not. The energy encourages exploring new subjects and new ways of doing things. Now, that's your personal month compared to what was actually happening. I mean, that's not actually bad. We can do them all. What the heck? Who's going to kick me off on a Saturday? Okay, so we can do them all if you want. All right, Nikki, we're going to do a little channeling too and see how well that actually fits. It's like a good experiment. What do you think? Okay, let's find out from Miss Nikki what the heck is going on here. Okay, focus. We need to refocus on everything. Damn, you got the same old going on. You have a lot of air energy. So there's a lot of movement happening around you right now. But you need to refocus. You need to come back down. So what happens is they're saying there's a lot of distraction happening around you, too much at once. So you need to kind of like stay in. My grandmother's saying, stay in your own lane. So you need to stay focused on one thing at a time from beginning to end is what they're actually recommending. Okay, I don't see anything new coming. It's kind of the same old repeat type situation happening, but the air and the movement, the number 6 is what we have coming in. Even though according to the numerology your personal year number is actually is the 3, but we do have 6 coming in right now. So there's something significant, probably based on the 2. Refocus makes sense. Hello, Miss Destiny V. My daughter's in the house. My daughter's in the house. So that's for you. Now, if you'd like to do both, we can do the numerology month and the readings. We can do that. We can do that. I think it's awesome. So, yes, Destiny, my lovely daughter's in the house, Destiny V. All right, now we had Lisa. Lisa, you're going to do both as well? You don't have to if you don't want to. I think she threw her numbers up here. Runes. Oh, okay, what do you want? You want runes, and that's a good one. Good combination. We could try that. Let's look what the runes is going to guide you on, and we'll take a look at your numerology as well to see what your month is. So it's pretty cool. All right, so let's do 5/11/1969. Let's see. May. I think it was 69. You said, let me check. Yes, okay. Let's calculate. And again, based on your date of birth in June. Okay, we're going to do this first, and then we'll do the rune reading for you. Okay, honey? Now, below are the 2 interpretations of your personal month, is what we're talking about. Your personal month number is actually 4 for June. Personal year is 7. Okay. Now, the energy of a personal month number 4 is focused on whatever task is at hand to do. So, literally, one thing at a time. It's a pragmatic and contagious to the urge to build and enhance a secure foundation for the future to rest on. So now is the prep time, so to speak. The energy resonates with the idea proven methods. So basic old methods is what's going to work best. When method of doing something is proven success, it tends to be followed. Now, the personal year influences, okay? Personal year 7 energy actually resonates with interception of both scientific and spiritual studies. So that may be something that would be really good for you for this month. Now, July, your personal month is 5 in July. And your personal year, of course, is 7. The energy during this month represents with the expression of a personal sense of freedom. Nice. The personal month 5 resonates with adventure, curiosity, and wit. It actually attracts originality, originality, and tolerance, and actually elects acceptance of new points of view. The energy is alert to all the sense for experiencing everything existing solutions provided. That's pretty cool. That is really cool. All right. So, did you want the Lisa? You wanted the runes or intuitive? Just let me know. Either one is awesome. So, we're going to do. Oh, no problem. My government mom. All right, Desi, if you'd like a reading or someone there at work would like one, just let me know. We get down on the list. All right, so you wanted runes. Now, Miss Lisa, I want you to focus on the direction of the question right now that you had to guide for the runes to guide you on, because what runes do is they guide you through directions. So you think of whatever it is that you need guidance on, the runes will help guide you through it. Okay? Oh, you want intuitive instead? Got it. Got it. We can switch. Hello, Heather Stagg. All right. We'll do intuitive instead. Let's see what's going on. This is for Lisa. We're just taking our time, having some fun here today. You know, I like to combine things to see how they actually work together. So let's see. All right. All right. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Ooh, okay. Things are going to be pretty simple coming up. Nothing is going to be complicated. The only issues we're going to have is, one, your confidence level. You need to really just, sometimes our confidence level goes down. And the easiest way that I can actually put this is, you need to do something you know you can do. It literally helps. And then you just add a little at a time. Keep going. Don't give up. Okay, so you got to remember where you came from and how far you're actually going. So we have an issue with confidence, complication. The fire energy is off. You could try a little candles. Best if you do have the ability to be around a campfire. That seems to be what's on the low right now. What's on the low right now is your fire energy. So campfire, if you actually have that, if you have a fire pit outside, if not, a candle is the best place to go. You need to rebuild that, because that's the spark. We seem to have certain sparks we actually need in order to move forward. Yeah, you're all right. So what you're doing is you're feeling like you're kind of following a trend, and you're not the type to actually follow a trend. So what it's recommending for you right now is take that risk. Take that little bit of insight in that risk. It's actually good to do it right now. We have the number 31s around you. Take that energy, take that risk, move forward, but definitely get the fire energy going first. We need to work on our confidence on things that we do. I think when it comes to this, for some reason, they're saying you're your own worst critic. Is what it is. And that happens sometimes. We criticize ourselves more than others criticize us. So when you get that little bit of criticism from somebody else, when you've already criticized yourself, it actually hits like a boom, big blow, is what it is. Oh my goodness, Susan. Sorry, I'm trying to get this camera in the right position. Yay! All right. So Heather's your friend and co-worker. Thank you so much for inviting her. All right, so now I think we have Linda Nielsen. Linda Nielsen would like the love deck today. Let's see, Linda, did you also want to know about your month? Yes, she does. So let's find out about the numerology month for Miss Linda. We're just going to take our time and have some fun and get through everybody today. All right, Linda. Let's see. Let's see. 17. I have my calculator up. 58. All right. This is for Linda. Now, according to June and July, your personal year for both is 3. For the month of June, your month number is 9. Okay. Now, 9 actually represents humanitarian energy. The personal month number represents a 10 to actually bring the well-being of humanity into focus. The energy resonates with compassion, tolerance, and idealism. While the energy is predisposed to be helpful, it claims to be, productive to do so according to its own vision and what it sees to be assistance, which means energy resonates with the creative self expression and optimism. So you need to learn to be a lot more optimistic and not so critical. What do you know? The personal month number is 1 for July. Energy is actually self-reliance, self-determination, and independence. It actually resonates with new ideas, planning. Let's see, excluding without outside influences. So focus on what's best for you, not like the whole. And let's see, and deciding for itself what is important and what is not. The energy actually encourages exposing new subjects and new ways of doing things. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so Miss Linda, we wanted the love deck. Love. Let's see, let's go back up. Linda wanted love. Awesome. Thank you so much, honey. I'm glad I could help. All right. Let's see. All right, so Linda wanted the love. All right. Love is pink. All right, let's see what's actually happening here for Miss Linda. And then we'll go back up and call the next three so you guys can prepare. All right. Again, sometimes love deals with love of self more than everything else. Focus seems to be on finances and careers at the moment. All right. But somebody actually is being 100% honest with you. But I do see an ignition of like a spark of interest as far as love. So there's a spark actually coming. It's flickering, but I do see it igniting. So if you are in a relationship, I do see that there is more coming. It just needs to be an effort on both sides, is what it's actually saying. If this is something new coming towards you, then there definitely is something there. And again, you need to make that effort either way, whether it's somebody new coming in or somebody from your past is really good. But there's a lot of spiritual and religious factors around you right now. And I do see someone calling to you as far as love. This is like a pure love. And again, we have what is known as soulmates. Soulmates aren't necessarily always relationship based. Sometimes they're friendship based. But I do see this soulmate coming in towards you. Somebody that's like mine, somebody that's going to balance things out for you. So literally bring that in. Focus on the career and the financial situation is what it's saying. Everything else seems to be going into place. But somebody is telling you the truth. And I don't know what that means. I know you'll know what it means, but I just kind of go with the flow is what I do. All right, let's go up and see who we have here. All right, let's see. Next up would be Keith. If you'd like a reading, you're more than welcome. Robert, if you'd like something, let me know. Wendy Knoll. Saturday, channeling for Wendy Knoll. Okay, Wendy Knoll, and then... love. Okay. And then Mort. So we have Keith, Wendy, Knoll, and Keith. Keith, Wendy, Knoll, and Keith? No. Mort. So we have Keith, Ottersberg. Let's see, Wendy, Knoll, and then Mort is what we have. So, like I said, if anybody would love to know the month, please let me know. I'm going down the list from beginning to end. Let's see. Hello, Sarah. Keith is here. Okay. We're going to do Keith first. Keith, you don't want to know about your month? That's fine. We'll go straight into love. So, but I found that interesting. It's talking about the electrolytes and the heat and stuff. So, all right. So we got Keith going right into the love deck. Let's see what it actually says now. Complications in communication. Okay, so literally, rather than dealing with the heart to heart type conversations, you need to pull the get to know each other type situation. Take that step back, take things slow. Slowly have that opportunity to move forward. So getting to know each other builds that friendship where it's easier to communicate. Thank you very much. So have that coming in for you. Let's see. Yeah, you really need to. I'm seeing two for you, two. One is a red flag. One is warning, warning, warning. And the other one just literally takes the time to get to know. So you need to literally watch out for red flags, but get to know the individual that's around you. Okay, I'm not seeing there's a lot of chemistry. Yeah, a lot of chemistry happening. All right. So one is, and again, I'm seeing two for some reason. One has red flag warnings. The other one is it's okay, is what we have going on. Um, Somebody has a control issue. I'm not sure if it's you or someone else, but there's a control issue that needs to be let go of here in order for things to progress a little bit more slowly. I myself had a control issue, so I know what it's like to actually deal with something like that. So that was for Mr. Ottersberg. Now we have Miss Wendy Knoll. So Wendy Knoll, we're going to go right in and we're going to look at the monthly numerology. God, I love fresh coffee. All right, let's get into the numerology for Miss Wendy Knoll. Okay, we got, let's see. Was that the right year? Oh, wow. Not twos. All right, let's see what we got for you. Okay, this is for Miss Wendy Knoll. Now, Miss Wendy Knoll here. You happen to have your personal year is 4. Okay, for both June and July, that's your personal year. Now, the personal month number is 1. And again, the personal month number 1 energy is actually self-reliant, self-determined, and independent. It resonates with new ideas, planning, and excluding without outside influences. In other words, honey, you got this. And again, deciding for itself what is important and what isn't. The energy actually encourages exploring new subjects and new ways of doing things. Neat. Let's see, personal influences resonates with focus work and um, pragmatism. Wow. Okay. So the month of July, the energy actually represented by the personal month of 2 resonates with sound relationships, all types of relationships, including business, romance, social, friends, family, and political, for the entire month. This sensitive energy encourages teamwork and a diplomatic intercourse, is what it is. So we want things to be diplomatic. So you're welcome. That is for that. Miss Wendy Knoll wanted what, honey? You wanted channeling? And after Wendy, we have Mort. Wendy, did you want channeling? Is that what you wanted, honey? I think. I'm gonna go back up. I gotta go back and forth on this. Hello, Sarah. We got, let's see. I don't see it. Miss Wendy Knoll. Wendy wanted channeling. You wanted channeling, honey? Not too late, channeling. Not too late. I'm taking my time today. We're having a little bit of fun. We're doing an experiment with the intuitive readings and personal month numbers. So it's fun. Channeling. You got it, honey. Yeah, this is my favorite deck to the point where I had to buy another one. I ruined the other one. So, yeah. All right, let's see. We got one more shuffle. It says, oh, goodness. After Wendy Knoll, we have Mort. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. All right. Now, it's saying that you have done a lot of work as far as pulling yourself together because you were kind of like out there, boom, boom, boom. But you've managed to pull that in and you've done a lot of hard work. But, honey, you need a little bit of play in your life. You need time to have a little bit of fun. Yes, it is a good time to sit there and focus and get things done. Don't dilly dally with it, okay? But you still need to separate and take that little bit of time on yourself because you have focus. You have this focus to get this done. But literally, don't dilly dally. Focus and get it done, and then take that little bit of time for yourself that you actually need. Because a part of you is feeling like you're not fulfilled, like there's something missing. Thank you. You feel like there's something missing. Something that you shouldn't have. And again, sometimes that's what I like to call the battery recharge. Sometimes it's the beach for me. Other times it's walking through the woods because it helps recharge your battery. And that's what you need to do is you need to have that battery recharge right now is what it's saying. You can do that with grounding, but it's saying connecting with something that you enjoy and fun will help recharge your battery as well. I don't see a new beginning. I do see things happening exactly the way that it should. But you do have a lot of focus in order to succeed in everything that's actually happening. You're just feeling a little misplaced is what it is. So take that break to recharge the batteries because that's the main point. It's actually saying for you is you there are we saying that you need to take that time to recharge, okay, to have that battery energy back because you've done a lot of work with yourself is what it's actually saying. Okay, next up we actually have Mort. Hopefully that helped. Mort wanted the love deck. If you don't want to know your month, you don't have to give me a birth date. I think it was Mort that's next. Who's after Mort? I gotta go back and forth here, guys. So let's see. Mort is next after Mort. And again, if you want to know your month numbers, I just need your date of birth. And then I can tell you what the month of June, according to numerology, is going to be. So Mort is next. Destiny V, my daughter, if you'd like a reading. I don't know how that would work, but we could try it. Let's see. Mort, Heather Stagg. And then after Heather is Sarah. Love deck for Mort. Okay. There we go. Let's check out the month here, okay? And that's what we're doing right now. We're doing personal month numbers. 2970, honey? You mean 1970? Sorry. Did I go forward in time and not know? I think that's 1970, right? Not 2970. Mort. 1970, honey. Let's start plugging and come back. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Thank you. All right. Let's see. All right. Now. All right. Your personal year is 1. That's your personal year number. Now, for June, let's see. For June, the energy actually represented by the personal month number is 7, which is actually introspective. It tends to analyze all sides of a question before committing to a decision. The energy is wise with both spiritual and natural and scientific in the approach to solving issues. The energy resonates with the finding answers within, understanding that is where the ultimate of all answers actually found. So what you're doing is new beginning and self-reliance for the number 1 for June. July is an 8. Personal month actually represents business-oriented energy. The energy resonates with the efficiency, balance, program, material acquisition. It actually brings forth assertiveness and realistic expectations. Nice. The energy encourages building building instructions, roads, railways, procedures, and other things long term to the social value. So that's pretty cool. Makes sense. I'm taking a break from my job to recharge and focus on well being. Right. More balance and fun in my life. I'm focusing on to do what I need to make you happy. Awesome. Okay, you still wanted the love deck, Mort, right? Okay, we got the love boat. Okay. Mort wanted love. No, it's not too late, Gail. Just taking my time. Taking my time. Okay, let's see what we got going on for Mort here. Okay, I do see new love as far as the cards. Yeah, there is something new coming into your life. Huh. This love is actually returned. I've never, I do work a lot with the love deck, and very seldom do you actually have a good love reading. Yes, love. There's a new love coming in. So either you've met somebody new, or there's a new growth within the relationship you have, because this is definitely like that new love type emotion type feeling. So we do have somebody new coming in. And this could be something that could last quite a while. Huh. Okay, it's saying to let go of the past in order for the future to come to pass. Wow, that's so weird. So you need to let go of any past relationships that you've actually had, single now. Yes, emotionally let them go. Okay, so emotionally let them go, because sometimes we hinder resentment of situations and things that have happened. We need to let that go. So let that go in order for this to come in on a more balanced scale. Sometimes we still have a little bit of work. We have like resentment or things we still get angry at that. So those are the things we need to look at. And then when this new one comes in, you need to really give it a chance, a full chance. Don't base it on past experiences, because we all have past hurt. Yes, we do. Eric J, hello. We all base everything on past experiences. So what you need to do is focus on the here and now, and kind of let that go. Just keep that in the back of your mind, but don't put it in the forefront of things that are happening. And then things will balance themselves out. Okay, let's go back up, and then Gail, we have love, channeling, runes, and of course, I'm doing the monthly numbers today. Okay, let's see. I gotta go back up and see who we have. Let's see. Oh my goodness, hold on. I gotta learn to write these down. Wendy, no, we did Mart. Let's see. Angel, Lisa, Angel, Sarah. And after Sarah, Gail. Sarah, Gail, and Eric J. Sarah, Gail, and Eric J. So, what I am doing, Sarah, Gail, and Eric J., if you want to give your date of birth, I can tell you what numerology chart says for predictions for the month. So we're doing like a monthly thing. That's just automatic. I can do that. You can choose not to. That's fine as well. And then again, we have, as usual, the love deck. The deck I like to channel through because, just it's a book I've read thousands of times. And runes. Runes will help guide you through a direction, so you need to focus on the question at hand. So those are the next three. So we have Gail and channeling. You gotta love it when a plan comes together. All right, so let's get you going. Let's see. We'll do your monthly 31, 73, 31. And got it. All right. Come on, you. Ooh, so your personal year is 3, and your personal month number is 9 for June. So the 9 actually represents humanitarian energies. The personal month number, let's see, representation tends to bring the well-being of humanity into focus. The energy resonates with compassion, philosophy, tolerance, and idealism. When the energy is predisposed to be helpful, it claims to be productive, to do so according to its own vision of what would be assistance. And again, and again, the personal year, which is your number 3, resonates with creative self expression and optimism. So remain optimistic for the month of June. July, the personal number is 1. And let's see, the energy of self resilience, self determination, and independence. It resonates with new ideas, planning and executing without outside influences. Nice. And deciding for itself what is important and what is not. The energy encourages exploring new subjects and new ways of doing things. That's pretty cool. I need a helper. I know. It's always me. I don't mind going back and forth. All right, so we're going to do channeling. Those were the next 3 people, the names that I actually call. I'm going to do some channeling here. So, let's see. This is the Gale. All right, trying to think who else. Yeah, I like to do different things. Don't forget Heather. Did I call Heather? Heather, did I call you and miss you? I have a tendency to do that. So please don't hesitate, guys. Come forward and say, hey, you forgot me. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, it's what happens when you try to do it all by yourself, but that's okay. I got you guys to help. All right, so Heather, come on down, honey. All right, so this is for Gail. Let's see what we got going on for Miss Gail. Okay, we seem to be forgetting something. Okay, that's a weird combination, but whatever. All right. So there is a piece of the puzzle that you're missing. Thank you. That's what they mean. There's a piece of the puzzle you are missing, something that you've been contemplating. So there's a piece of that actually missing. But the key is to your individuality and who you are as an individual and how you perceive things, how you act and react. That is where the piece is missing. It's so good. This one is like, hello. All right. So you're definitely going to be in the forefront. You're not going to be in the background. This isn't like a sense of individuality. You have a lot of moon energy around you as well, a lot of fire energy. Make sure the fire energy isn't too boom abrupt. Communication is the key for the month of June. So make sure that the fire energy does not go out of control. Keep it down. Try to breathe through it and think through it is what it's actually saying, because you do have this awesome individuality, but this piece that you're missing is literally within yourself. You already know. Okay. Yeah, why are we invisible? Why is that? You don't need to deflect anything. All right. So once we get through that, we find the missing piece. Thank you very much. You literally have an avenue of roads that are going to split off like this. So you're going to have choices about which direction that you want to head into. So it's going to give you that choice. So find that balance, that missing piece, is what happens. Okay, Heather Stagg. Heather. And others that I've missed, please come on down. Okay, if you want to give your date of birth, you can. If you don't, that's fine. You don't have to. What the date of birth does is calculate how the month of June and July you're going to do. Your choices, again, are the channeling deck, which people love, a little bit of love, or if you're looking for a method out of a particular situation and you don't know which direction to go, think about the question. I'll draw the runes. It'll help guide you through it, but I won't know what it is that you are focusing on. So come on, guys. God, I love fresh coffee. So come on down, guys. Come on. Come on, I got time. Hit me with it. Hit me with it. I'm not sure who else I missed, and now is the time you guys actually come forward. Whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, let's see, Twitch, Instagram, all these other channels we're on, literally come on down if you are still here. Yes, I have several clues in the... Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So we got, let's see, Heather Stagg, come on down. Eric J. Let's see, we did Wendy. I'm trying to find missing people here. Michelle Wilfong. Honey, make yourself known. Sarah. Also come on down. I think those are the last 4 individuals that were here. Yeah, I figured I like to throw a little bit of a missing pieces. There we go. Mimi. Okay, is that the month, the day, and the year, honey? I need the month, the day, and the year. Humanitarian has already started. Okay, I need the month, the day, and the year in order to calculate your chart correctly. So that would be... Oh, I know. But if you want me to calculate your monthly chart, I need the month, the day, and the year. And I only have 2, and I don't know what it is. It's probably the month and the year. So just let me know. Because it calculates it. All right. I just need the day. The day. Michelle, I need the day unless you don't want to do it. And then Eric, yes, we can do you next time. Michelle. Yeah, it's actually numerology. Thank you, Nikki. I enjoy, you know me, I get random numbers in my head. So, all right, Michelle, I need to know the day. I have 2 numbers. I have your month and year, but I need the day. Yeah. So, and I like to combine and see how it is based on the channeling. Okay, Eric, I have you. Michelle, I need to know your day, honey. If not, we can just go into the love deck. I need the month, the day, and the year. Michelle Wilfong. She got kicked off, guiding her back in. Okay. Michelle Wilfong, the month, the day, and the year. I only have 2. I only have 2. Yeah, I don't know why Facebook does that. All right. Well, we'll do your monthly chart after because I can't do it without the month, the day, and the year. Because it's, numerology is really picky. So we'll do the love deck right now. Okay, and then we'll do Eric J. And there's Heather. Okay, so we're going to do Michelle. We're going to do your love deck, but I need the month, the day, and the year. Otherwise, I can't calculate anything with astrology. All right, so we're doing Michelle Wilfong right now, and then we'll do Heather, and then we'll do Eric. Because Heather's been on for a while. Okay, you are definitely feeling out of sorts with yourself and everybody around you right now. Yeah, you can't. This is something you can't escape right now. And I know this is weird coming from a love deck, but it's time to focus and go forward. Go straight forward with what it is that you are trying to accomplish. You can't hide from this. It's time to actually put your foot down. So put your foot down as far as situations that are actually happening. So Yeah, definitely put the situations that's happening. We have a lot of energy that's a little bit on the low side right now. All right, hold on. I know you want the love deck, but sometimes they tell me to do things, so I will do them. All right, hold on. They're confusing me here. All right, this movement seemed to be a bit of a movement. All right, ground. Thank you. All right, they need you to do a little bit of grounding. That seems to be off. It's almost like the symptoms of an ascension. Yeah, Heather, stay. It's almost like symptoms of ascension. So what you're doing is you're going through a bit of a lull, a low. So what it does is it drops um, all of your confidence, self-esteem, creativity. It drops that a bit. So what you need to do is you need to ground. You need to deep ground in root, which is barefoot outside, uh, preferably next to a tree on grass, not on stone or pavement. This is something that you need to do. And if after that, if you're not feeling cleansed, if you can get to the ocean, definitely you need to bathe in the ocean for a bit, which means that you need to get that energy out. If you can't do it that way, you can always do a salt bath as well. All right, let's see. Michelle. All right, Heather. I don't remember what you asked after that. We're going to do Eric. So I'm not sure what deck that you did want. Most people pick the channeling. If you'd like to know about your month, please let me know. So I think you said channeling, Heather. I'm not sure. So we're going to pick the channeling deck for you right now. Is what we're going to do. All right. After Heather, we'll do Eric J. So Eric, just stay tuned just a little bit longer. Love. You want love? You got love. Okay. Love it is. Okay. Good. Sit there and bathe in that and get rid of all that. Leave all that energy with the ocean. All right. Chemistry is off. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, or if you're dating someone. There seems to be a bit of a lack of chemistry right now. The spark is just kind of not there. All right. Something is not there. If you are in a relationship, this is something that's just kind of going through the motions and not having that passionate attraction. If you are just meeting someone, I'd say, yeah, no, not a good fit. Definitely not a good fit. All right. And it's, oh, that makes sense. Okay. Honey, you need to work on your self-esteem a little bit. You really, truly do deserve love, and you have to start believing that. But in order to do that, the first thing you have to do is love who you are, all of you. Okay? Love every part of you. And remember, thank you very much. Remember that we don't really make mistakes, we face challenges. And the reason I like to choose to put it that way is because if you've learned from what has happened, then you faced a challenge and succeeded. You won. And if you look at things that way versus the other way, it's a lot better for you, because you truly do deserve that love. That you have to start believing that. You need to work on your self-esteem, work on who you are, and be proud of who you are and love who you are, every part of you. Okay? We're all individual. If we were all the same, this world would be boring. We don't want to be boring. We want to be unique. We want to be individuals. We want to be us. So love who you are. Get to know yourself again. Get to know who you are as a person inside and out. Enjoy your own company, literally. Okay, you need to do that. Enjoy going for a walk, allowing your mind wander, sitting at the beach, throwing yourself into a book and just escaping and just enjoying it. be more of that will help everything else. I mean, I can tell you everything these cards are saying, but until you actually work on those particular things, it's not going to happen. So work on that, and that seems to be the hold up of what's happening right now. So work on you. Remember that you do deserve love. Okay, we can't go back in time. Nobody can. All we can do is move forward. And when we move forward with the knowledge that we have from back then. Look at things that way a little bit more, because I do see a lot of bright sunshine on here. All right. So that's what I have for you. All right. So now we're going to get back to YouTube. Let's see. We have Eric J. If you are still here, I'm going to plug you in right now. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. Let's see. All right, Eric J. Ooh, you got a master number. Yes. All right, Eric J. Over on YouTube, this is for you, honey. All right, so as far as your months for June and July, all right, your personal month number is 11, which is a master number for June. Personal year is 5. The energy represented by the personal month number 11 is highly spiritual in nature. It's a master number in numerology. It is a cooperative energy that actually resonates with intuitive, insightful, charisma, harmony, and peace. A sound relationships, including business, romance, social, friends, family, and political. The energy actually, it elevates towards teamwork and diplomatic, of course, intercourse. Now, personal year influences, personal year, the number 5 actually resonates with expression and a sense of freedom, which is pretty awesome. Now, the numerology 3 energy, because your personal month of July is number 3. The personal month 3, let's see, is creative. Creativity expression is primary within its resonance. The creativity tends to spill outward and affects others with its optimism and tolerance. So social settings are attractive to this energy, especially when social or social is related to creativity. So that's a pretty awesome situation there. And Eric wanted the love deck. You wanted the love? Or you want the... you're welcome, Heather. Oh, crap, Kelly says. Yeah, Saturday reads. I don't pick, you do. I like when you guys use your intuition. Because sometimes it's like I will just go on one deck or pick the other. So, all right, we got a little bit of love. And if that doesn't work and they want to say something else, they'll have me pull out the other one anyways. All right. Okay. All right, here we go again. Let go of the past. You need to let it go. And I know sometimes it's very difficult to do, but you need to let it go. And you need to learn to express yourself a little bit more when it comes to love. They're saying that the love expression isn't there, which is, sometimes a normal situation. Some individuals do have trouble expressing themselves, whether it's love in a partnership or love of children, or it's difficult to actually do that. So what they're having you focus on is expression right now. Because when you express your true passion, your true love of anything, like I said, whether it's a craft or whether it's dealing with a partner or dealing with children, you need to express that. Then it creates the passion of what it is that you enjoy and you love. Passion doesn't necessarily always mean the one-on-one type intimate connection. Passion just sometimes means the enthusiasm we have towards that situation. So you need that to come to pass. Also, maintain a bit of an open mind Don't judge until you have all the facts. Thank you very much. Make sure everything is actually out there. Have all the facts before you judge. Don't listen to outside influences saying. It's saying listen to your own self and own intuition. Just by reading your month numbers, your intuition's very strong this month. So trust your own instincts. Don't listen to what other people are saying. Trust yourself first. If that makes sense, honey. Hopefully that does. All right. Sarah has not come down. So let's see. All right. Who else do we have here? I'll take two more. And then we'll close it off for the day. I know I'm past the time. I'm not sure who else is on here. I called some names and nobody came down. So we'll just do two more real quick. Let's see. We'll do Michelle if you're here, and Kelly Corral if you're here. We'll do you. Anybody else wants a quick read? We can do that as well. We could do a quick channeling read here. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes. Eric, hopefully that did help a little bit. Are you guys still here, or did you leave? I'll give you guys a couple of minutes before I close this off. Me. Okay, you got it. Channeling, because that's what I'm shuffling, honey. Yeah. There's always a delay on this, so I have to sit here and I have to wait. Channeling, I thought so. All right. Okay. You need to get back into the meditation. Yeah, it's centering a lot around love right now, which it's talking about love, self-love, things that you want to do for yourself to take care of yourself. It's saying to focus on that right now. And again, that deals with meditation. It deals with a lot. It's saying a part of you is feeling a bit invisible, almost like nobody's paying attention to you. All right, I don't know what situation they're talking about, but there's actually going to be a conclusion to something. So if you were thinking about something, moving businesses, if this is personal or there's a situation, there's going to be a conclusion to this. There'll be, what's the conclusion to what? Energy might be a little low, but all right. Okay, you need to work on self right now is what you're going to do. When you're working on self-balance of what's happening, because you don't want your energy fragmenting, and that's what it's talking about. You need to focus on kind of like one thing at a time and focus on that, because if your energy is out to too many different places, it's going to start draining, because you're going to become fragmented where everything is just kind of blah, 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 all over the place. So you need to focus on one thing at a time, bring it back into you, and allow this to come forward. Yeah, definitely get into some meditative states if you can. Relaxation, colors and smells. Something about colors and smells. Yeah, they're talking, pay attention to colors and what the meaning of it is, and certain smells. I don't know if that's going to happen in the meditation or where you are, but those two are actually going to help you. All right, Kelly Corral. And this is it. We'll close it off for the day. Then I'll go have breakfast. I know it's 1 o'clock and I'm eating breakfast. A little late. I woke up late. Love it. All right, Miss Kelly. Let's see what we got going on here. Finally have that sense of community, belonging. Honey, you got to stop denying yourself things. I know that you are mainly focused on family, loved ones, home, and everything that's going on, but you still need that little bit of, doing something for yourself. Going out for your nails once a month, or, buying that extra thing that you wanted. It's okay to do that, because you need that bit of joy for everything that you have done, as far as you have come and as hard as you've worked. Every now and then we need to kind of like reward ourselves, like cheat day on a diet. That's what it is. As far as any negativity coming towards you, you need to start deflecting it. You need to not allow it to stay. Sage. Burn sage in your house. Okay? Burn sage in the house. Make sure you cleanse it everywhere, top to bottom, all around, including yourself. Salt the windows. I think I talked about this on the show Thursday. Salt all the windows. If you can't, literally in the doors, and in the corners. Also, black tourmaline and selenite, which I can't find my piece here. Selenite up over the doors and the windows. Literally put them over the doors and the windows, the inside of your house. Create a grid. Put some quartz in the corners. Hopefully your cat won't do that. But start deflecting it. So, and again, I think this is more of, it's energy based. Is there something going on in the house, honey? This is all energy based. Yeah, you need to cleanse the house. Sage and lavender would help. Those two mixed together. Sage and lavender. Those two mixed together would help. All right, guys. It's been a long hour. Hello, Mr. Brolick. I'm sorry. I got to go eat breakfast. All right. So I will see you guys for readings. I do the readings on, I do them here on Saturday. And the Saturday is 12 o'clock Eastern time. And then Thursday is the Beacon in the Dark show. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. And hopefully I helped you out. And that's what the show is actually about. Peace.